Hey, Brick Maniacs, we're getting ready to go to California for our second anniversary, but we want to make sure that everybody gets to participate in the excitement. So this weekend only, actually starting right now, we're doing a buy two, get one free on all Brickmania kits, buy three, get one free on all Brickmania figures. That excludes new release pre-orders and the new road store stuff that we're bringing with us to California, but everything else on site and in store. That's again, buy two, get one free at all Brickmania kits. Buy three, get one free at all Brickmania minifigures through Sunday night. Looking forward to seeing you on the road, getting ready to pack everything up and go to California. See you there.
All right, here we go. I don't have anything special. Okay. Plain
Is it Australia? You have to do it upside down.
Oh. Australian clapper.
Yep. Good day, mate.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Brickmania TV. This is a sit rep.
It is.
I'm Slam. This is Dan.
Yes.
And happy Anzac Day.
Well, it's not.
Well,
It's a week.
happy
It's a
thing?
week. We're a week before Anzac Day. Happy week before Anzac Day.
Okay, we are here because we are releasing for Anzac Day.
Yes. So these are things that are either coming out for Anzac Day or they're going to be pre-ordering shortly before.
And to be fair, it's a Memorial Day, so I'm not sure how much celebration goes into Anzac Day, but it's the one day a year that we pay attention to the armed forces of Australia and New
Yes,
Zealand.
for us out in the outside looking in, we wish we could share some Bricktoria bitters with you guys, Bricktoria bitter with you, but
Yeah, we'll get there someday.
Yeah.
Invite us to your Lego shows in Australia and or New Zealand. We'll come down.
We'll bring the 40s of Coors so we can do the Edward 40 hands, as my Australian friend was telling me they did when they were in college. So
You take an empty 40 and put it on each finger.
no, I think it involves two 40s, 40 ounces of beer. You tape them to your hands and drink them,
Oh, that makes
and you
sense.
can't go to the bathroom until your bottles are empty. It's a college thing.
It's a college.
For those of you who've been to college, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay, this is some premium content here on Brickmania TV. Interesting. Okay.
Oh, I spilled the beans. All right.
All right, but as this is Anzac Day,
Yes.
we have ourselves a new release.
We have a new release. We only did one this year. I was hoping to be able to squeeze in two, but we managed to get one. This time is slipping away. So working as fast as I can, was able to put on this M113 AS4. So
Yeah.
this was priority because these are actually in the process of being phased out.
Ooh.
So,
Okay.
So the Australian Armour Corps, the Royal Armour Corps, who we've stolen their flag and draped it on, they're probably going to hate us now, defaming their flag. Anyway, this is the current APC of the Royal Australian Regiment.
Okay.
That the Royal Australian Army uses. It is a M113 that's been stretched.
Ooh.
As an
limo style.
Yeah, so it's stretched as one extra road wheel to accommodate more people. So it can hold 10 troops,
Nice.
driver, commander up in a turret. So it has a 50 caliber machine gun up in that turret. But unlike the American one where they're kind of like out in the open, it's an actual turret. It's an armored turret up on top there. So this whole thing has a new power plant. It's way more powerful than the traditional M130 because it has more weight. It can carry more people.
I have seen these things tearing down the road, just putting on some serious speed
Yeah.
for an APC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it does all the M113 things. It can carry troops in it. I don't think this is an amphibious version. Somebody correct me, somebody who is knowledgeable in Australian APCs.
I had that question earlier when I saw one driving along the beach in the water. I'm like, is this amphibious? And then I didn't follow up, so I apologize for that. I should have looked up the answer to that.
You couldn't read my mind. Sorry, but this is an Anzac Day offering that we are making in memorial to the Anzac soldiers. That's Australia, New Zealand Army Corps. When this is all it has its roots back in World War I, when the armed forces of New Zealand, Australia went to support the Allies' cause in World War I, and then it's continued to this day. So.
Yeah.
So
Cool. About this build, gorgeous color scheme. So you've changed it up here.
Yeah.
Because normally we run like a dark tan and a dark green, right? Or an olive green.
So they have a very unique color scheme. It's very Australian. Black. You have this. It's an olive green, and then this sort of it's a reddish tan. So it really reminds me of like those sort of red rocks, like the Southwest American sort of like.
Like the reddish Kansas topsoil.
But that's
color.
also it's very similar to what you'd see in Australia.
Yep. Australian outback dirt.
So So very unique. You do have all the the features that you would expect on an M113. You have the opening, the ramp in the back here. See if I can get it open. And of course, there's a door in the ramp. So
sometimes you want to let one person out.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you don't want to
all the people.
Yeah,
out. Yep.
There's a big hatch on top where your guys can come out and contribute to have more stuff, or you can load stuff in through the top. Of course, there's a hatch for the driver in the front. Right now it's in the open position. There's a little box the driver can stand in the box, peek his head out while he's driving. There's a yoke and all the stuff inside, and of course you have your turret for your commander. Looks like we lost a tile off the turret, but not surprising. I should point out that this is a prototype model. This didn't exist like several days ago, so. I don't have all of the pieces in all the right colors, so the final model is going to be a little bit different.
Right. Like I know for a fact that this hatchback here is now one of the
single
new
tile,
2x4 tiles with rounded ends.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
We
so
don't have those.
I just
details I noticed and love. Driver's mirrors.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And they fold up. Just like the real thing. So
yeah, fantastic. It's totally road legal. Yep.
Yeah, and then they have turn signals. They have as you'd expect. The Australian versions all have this unique stowage up on the top too. So 10 guys can fit inside the APC, but that's about it. So they want to have like their backpacks and stuff. Their rucksacks go up on the top here.
Yep. Just plan for carrying the stuff.
Yep.
It just makes sense.
Yep.
This basket here should come with a case of beer. So again,
another Victoria bitter. So if you missed it on the Abrams, yes, you'll be able to get your Victoria bitter on your. There's a couple of other Easter eggs. I'm just not even going to talk. You're going to have to buy it and find out later. Maybe I'll show some secrets later on. But yeah, there's a couple more Easter eggs in there that you'll have to wait to enjoy.
Okay. This thing comes with a bunch of printing, mostly unit insignias. So we have like the Razorback.
Yes.
On both sides, we've got unit numbers. We've got a vehicle license number, and
just a couple odds and ends that you find on the left-hand drive number that would be on
the back
on your door in the back here. So, which is usually stuck on the back of the APC, not falling off because you've got big gigantic fingers.
Caution left-hand drive
Yes.
is such a World War II stencil, and I love that they're still using it on Australia.
I love that they still don't drive on the left in Australia. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Okay.
I'm assuming, right? That's why there's a stencil on that.
I don't know why you'd have to caution for it otherwise.
Yeah. What is this thing here? This tactical sign on here?
Yeah. So we've got our Delta marking that refers to like each platoon gets their own direction. Company gets their own direction. So this is a sticker though. Comes with one for either side.
It will have a vehicle name, but there will be a sticker sheet, right, that has extra vehicle names.
Yes.
so it is fully printed, but
there's so you have Coyote on here right now. That's from the prototype stickers that'll come with it if you want to rename your vehicle. But in addition, I found some great names out there. There's a Big Brick.
The Big Brick.
The Big Brick. Oh, love it. Very Lego-fied. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was one called Bin Juice.
Bin Juice. I think you've been waiting to say that.
I snorted milk because it was funny, because a bin is a garbage can. And then there was one called Brew Mug, which is essentially a teacup.
Oh, hey.
There we go. Yeah.
I guess it must be hot in there.
Yeah. So,
not air conditioned, I'm assuming.
I very much appreciated the Aussies' sense of humor in naming their M113s.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to pass it on to you.
It's that sort of gallows humor
so
that the military is known for.
I think it's a great looking model. It's great. You should absolutely pick one of these up, even if you're not Australian, and add it to your collection because it's a great M113.
So people have been asking, will the Abrams come back? The question I have to put that if you would be willing to buy an Abrams, comment in this video, because we could actually do a small restock of the Abrams. We technically haven't retired it yet, but we haven't. We don't have it on the schedule because we're not sure if we can get 25 people to commit to buying a full-on Australian Abrams. If there's interest, let us know. Put it right in the comments and help us decide if we should bring back the Abrams too to go. It's like if you missed the Abrams the first time around, we did that last year.
Yeah. It'd be great to release it, to do another restock of that.
Or the New Zealand, it was the NZLAV. If you're interested in another one of us making another small batch of those, comment. We'll bring it back.
Cool.
The one thing that we are bringing back next on Monday, I believe, is going to be the Rifleman, the New Zealand Rifleman. On Friday, you can pre-order your M113, but then on Monday, come back because these will be dropping as well, the figures. And if you want them shipped together, I'm sure you can make arrangements with our customer service team. They'd be happy to combine orders for you.
Awesome.
So,
Okay.
so that's our Anzac Day special. I mean, it's not really special, but that's our release, our tribute. We have a lot of other stuff coming up.
So currently, as you're watching this, we're probably in San Diego, right?
We'll be on our way. We'll be on our
Right.
way.
Yeah. We fly tomorrow? No.
We fly while you're watching this.
Anyways, yes. So this weekend is a big deal for us because we'll be in California at both
Yes.
San Diego.
We're combining our anniversaries into one weekend this time because flying there 1 week and then flying out to California 1 weekend and then flying back the next weekend doesn't make any sense. So we're going to actually combine everything into one weekend. Saturday, during the day, we'll be at our store in San Diego. Saturday morning, I believe 11 to 3 is when we are scheduled. We might stick around a little bit later. But that evening, we are flying out to the Bay Area so that in Vallejo on Sunday, we will have the same sort of things. We have some cool things planned in store. We'll be bringing the rando bins. There's actually some stepped discount offers, so a little bit better than our standard our coupons that we have. So those will be going on all weekend, and some products. So when we're there, we will be bringing these with. So why don't we show off what we got here? So
Start with tiny things. Will over at Brick Arms just created this new mini nuke.
right,
Yeah, so of course we have to perfect caliber that.
yes,
Now-
because a mini nuke alone is just not good enough.
Yeah, so this is a great two-piece brick arm.
So these are special road store items.
So these come out for our special releases, right? And we'll
Yes.
have them with us at our California store
We will
showings.
be bringing them with us. So if you want to make sure that you get them, show up when we're there because we will have these. If there's any left, they will go towards the next events. So that would be like in May when I go back down to Florida for Jacksonville. I'll have anything that's left over, but if there is anything left over. But we will have them for sure at the store, and maybe leave a few extras at the stores if there are any for anybody who sticks around. But we will have it both locations with us, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday in San Diego, Sunday in Vallejo. For Brick Maniacs. So we have these. What else do we have? The Apocalypse Ranger.
Woohoo.
So this is an exclusive figure, Roadstar figure debuting at these events, Saturday and Sunday. We'll have Amanda up here momentarily to talk about this in depth, but this is another figure that you will be able to get this weekend at the stores, at the events.
And if there are leftovers, those will go into the road store.
They will go into my pockets, and then they will resurface in future road store events. Yeah, so it'll be under lock and key. And then we have brick. It's a buy $50, get a free brick while supplies last. I think you can just buy the brick too. We'll have some for sale, but we'll have to put limits on there. So you can get your friends one, but you can't get your whole entire family and all that.
Okay.
And I think a special deal. I think we have your normal calendar coupons. In addition to that, you
spend $300, get $50.
$50. That's a little bit better. That's like a little bit of a ramp up on the deals. So that's going to be available all weekend as well. So at those locations.
Excellent. So it's definitely worth coming down to Miramar or Mare Island.
Mare Island in Vallejo. Yes.
Yeah.
We will be there. Yes.
Yeah, I'm worth seeing. You're worth seeing.
I'm worth seeing. I want to go see that submarine again. It's hard to believe we built it. So. So.
Oh, remind me to bring stickers for that. Okay, cool. So, what else is happening this week?
So
we're
we
shipping some stuff.
We are shipping some stuff. So we have the A10. I don't have. They're actually rebuilding it right now. We have this tug, your aircraft tug. This is a George Hicks model, so you can tow your A10 around. A10. I don't have a prop, but you probably. I don't even know if there's any left. So if there's any online, they're not going to be online very much longer. There might be one or two.
I think there's
copies.
a few. Yeah.
And that when they're gone, they're gone. Otherwise, you can still get them at the stores. There'll be copies available at every Brickmania store. But then onesie twosies, and then they're gone. They're gone for good.
This is our ground crew operator.
Yes. He goes with
He
the.
goes with the tug.
Okay, so what else do we have coming out?
These guys.
Shipping, yes, 2 stores, and if you pre-order, you will have these on their way already.
Yeah.
So this is the World War II bomber crew. Is that what it's called? World War II bomber? I think part one. Yes, Yes, thank you. World War II bomber crew. It's hard for me to remember. We have so many products going into production all the time.
It's a pretty specific name to call it just a Bomber Crew Part 1.
Yeah.
Anytime we say Part 1, we're kind of committing to making a Part 2 down the road.
I think that's the idea.
Yeah. So, small hint.
So you have 1 navigator, 1 pilot, 1 mechanic.
Yeah.
And there's a host of other other positions that will be coming into to fruition soon.
Yeah, a B-17 carries a lot of guys. So,
Yes.
and
10 to be exact.
not to mention all the people on the ground. So there's lots of room for us to do more along that road.
So the figure packs are becoming a thing, a reoccurring theme because why? Because you guys ask for them, and we put them out and you buy them. So we will keep doing them. So there'll be more in the future, and then restocks of other packs are coming. So be patient, everyone.
Okay.
Only so much production each week, right?
Right. Okay. I think that's it for us, Dan. We should probably move on. And
before they cancel our channel.
Demonetized once again by YouTube.
YouTube. And then we'll be never allowed in Australia and New Zealand again. Good day.
Good day. All right. Good day, everybody. We'll see you again soon. Yeah.
Well, that was half an episode, for sure. That was fun. I'm glad that they got to a lot of the information covering the events this weekend because, as Slam said, yes, it is going to be a party out in California this weekend, 11 to 3 at Miramar on Saturday, 10 to 2 at Mare Island in Vallejo on Sunday, where you'll be able to get this. Yeah, we've shown off some renders. Obviously, Dan and Slam had it a little bit earlier in the video, but now we're here with the creator to talk a little bit more about the Apocalypse Ranger. So give us a quick rundown of this awesome looking figure.
So this one was fun. Something a little bit different, to say the least. And he comes with a great PC gun there, a little perfect caliber gun. We did some cool armor, right? And of course, then he's got his chest plate going on. He does have a printed face underneath this neat mask and oxygen mask getup.
Yeah, what is that? I don't even know. It's some sort of digitalized gas mask. But
Yeah,
it looks cool.
It's goggles and gas mask, and I mean it's got all kinds of hearing stuff in
Who knows
there.
what it does? It looks cool, is what it does.
It looks neat. I would agree. Completely of my own interpretations of things. Also, for the first time, we have our own custom cut capes.
Yeah.
Thanks to Slam and a little bit of my help. Mainly Slam figuring things out. But yeah, so we have this great, or not cape, excuse me, coat. We have this great,
like a
awesome
duster
coat.
or
It's like
whatever,
a
yeah.
duster. And we actually UV printed on it too, which is a first.
Yeah, it's really
so
cool.
double first for this fig. Yeah, it turned out really cool. We're definitely going to continue to see what we can do with that. The back of this guy is completely printed as well. Be a little careful taking off the coat if you choose to do so.
Sure. If you really got to peep the artwork to yourself or for yourself.
It's nothing horribly special. It's just, got a thing going on there. Anyway, but yeah, so there you go.
Awesome.
Should be good.
Yep,
It was a lot of
debuting
fun
this
to do.
weekend.
Got little printed red eyes.
I'm getting one, that's for sure. I'll tell you that. You can get this guy at the California anniversary starting this weekend. Otherwise, we got some cool stuff coming back on Monday, including the MH-60L Blackhawk. That's the Battle of Mogadishu 30th Anniversary Edition, which does include the option to add some additional Delta Force guys. Because why not?
They're cool.
Yeah. There you go.
That was a fun one, too.
Not much more to have to say there, but they look awesome. Also reloading, getting ready to ship on Monday. We've got the Panzer III, that's the classic series. New Zealand modern rifleman with perfect caliber. Australian modern infantry soldier, also with perfect caliber. We have the World War II U.S. Army rifleman torso and the World War I British infantry torso.
There we go.
So.
Got some cool stuff coming out.
You got a pack?
Now?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, yeah. Last time you asked me, I wasn't ready.
Yeah, I
but
know.
kind of need to now.
Now we really have to do it because the flight leaves pretty quick here.
It does. I think we're flying as you are watching this.
All right,
We're
cool.
pretty close to.
Well, that'll do it for a sit rep. As always, thank you for watching.